Welcome back. Over 117 vulnerable migrants are believed to have perished in the winter waters of the Mediterranean Sea in 2 days, bringing the total number of migrant deaths on the sea to 200 through nearly 3 weeks into the year. News of the second dramatic shipwreck arrived with the rescue of 3 survivors who were interviewed by IOM staff on the island of Lampedusa. The survivors said after about 10 hours at sea, the dinghy they traveled in started to take on water and many of its passengers drowned. The 3 men claimed they managed to stay afloat for several hours before they were spotted by an Italian Navy patrol plane some 50 miles off the Libyan coast, which effected their rescue. The survivors explained that among the people drowned were 10 women, 1 known to be pregnant, and 2 children, including a 2-month-old baby. Football action returned in the Nigeria Professional Football League earlier this evening with 8 games across the country, producing 17 goals in matchday 3 fixtures. The fixtures recorded 3 draws and only 1 away win. In Shagamu, Ogun State, newly promoted sides Remo Stars and Bendel Insurance played a 1-1 draw at the Gateway International Stadium. Kwara United defeated Aimba International 3-2 in Ilorin. Kano Pillars and Aqua United settled for a 1-1 draw, while Kada City beat Gombe United 2-1. Heartland recorded the only away win thanks to a 1-0 victory away to Nasarawa United. Wiki Tourists beat Niger Tornadoes 2-1. Having toppled 20-time Grand Slam champion Roger Federer in the 4th round of the Australian Open earlier today, an overwhelmed Stefanos Tsitsipas felt thrilled to have turned his idol into a rival. A shaggy-haired 20-year-old 6-7, 7-6, 7-5, 7-6 triumph at Rod Laver Arena made him the first Greek to reach the quarterfinals of a Grand Slam, while condemning Federer to his earliest exit from Melbourne Park in 4 years. The next hurdle for the reigning next-gen ATP champion is Spain's 22nd seed Roberto Bautista Agut.
It was a very emotional moment. It was something really, a beginning of something really big. I felt joy. I felt happiness. I felt a huge relief going out of my shoulders. And that moment is definitely something that I will never, ever forget. This match point is gonna stay. I'm pretty much sure forever for the rest of my life.
In the Lagos singles, Ashley Barty rallied from a set down to beat former world #1 Maria Sharapova 4-6, 6-1, 6-4, becoming the first Australian woman in a decade to reach the quarterfinals at her home Grand Slam. Barty will meet twice Wimbledon champion Petra Kvitova in the quarterfinals. Although Sharapova did answer the majority of what was put to her in a post-match news conference, she refused to comment when asked if being unable to take meldonium was affecting her performances at Grand Slams.
Maria, you took meldonium legally for 10 years to deal with your health problems. I wonder, just now that it's banned and you can no longer take it, is it a struggle physically to deal with the demands of a Grand Slam fortnight?
Is there another question?
What did you make of the kind of crowd's reaction to you today? They kind of booed you when you came back on court after that toilet break at the end of the second set and then cheered that time violation. Did you think they were a bit unfair to you, and did it affect you at all?
What do you want me to say to that question?
I don't know, just the truth, I guess.
I think that's a silly question to ask.
U.S. President Donald Trump has lashed out at Democrats for not supporting his proposals to end the partial government shutdown entering its 30th day. And the president's address were 2 main offers that some 700,000 so-called dreamers who were young when they entered the U.S. illegally with their parents would be protected for another 3 years, and that some 300,000 people holding visas under temporary protection status, having fled countries affected by war or disasters, will also get a 3 years protection. Democrats who call the proposals unacceptable, a non-starter, and hostage-taking. A U.S. president angered by the Democrats' response took to Twitter to say that Speaker Nancy Pelosi and other Democrats had turned down, quote, "my offer yesterday before I even got up to speak." The Democrats insist they will not negotiate with government until government is opened. And the main news again. Former President Chief Olusegun Obasanjo today accused President Muhammadu Buhari of planning to rig the forthcoming elections with the connivance of his party, the APC. The former president, who made the allegations in Abeokuta today, also alleges that the country is back to the Abacha era, when state institutions are used to fight perceived enemies of government. Also today, the All Progressives Congress dismissed all the accusations by Chief Obasanjo. A party speaking through its National Publicity Secretary, Lanre Isaonilu, says that the former president is using his own standard to measure others. Also brought to report, the U.S. President Donald Trump has attacked Democrats for rejecting his proposal to end the longest government shutdown in U.S. history. That is the news at 10 tonight. Thank you for watching. I am Amarachi Ubani. Good night.